今天我很幸运哈，报个砍枪开始，我来这里，昨天从中国回来哈，说是过来调一下枪，看一下我的枪，结果我又遇到了我们的 Mr. Steve. How are you doing, Mr. Steve?
I am doing great. How are you today?
Good, I'm good. So, Mr. Steve has a very weird gun 啊，很奇怪的一支枪，我们大家看一下这支枪啊，看一下这支枪。也是支黑火药的啊 ，muzzle loader，OK，、让我们 Steve 来介绍一下。Actually, it's not a muzzle loader, right?
No, but it's black powder.
是黑火药的哈，大家记住是黑火药的 ，OK， 好 ，Mr. Steve, could you introduce this gun to the people over there in China?
Sure. Hey, China. So what we have here is a rifle that was made by Johann Rosler, who's an Austrian gun maker. This was made in the 1880s.
So it's an Austrian gun.
Yes.
So it's imported to the United States?
Yes. The Johann Rosler in the 1880s and 90s was the sole gun maker for the Royal Austrian Court.
Okay.
And I don't know if this has any association with the Royal Austrian Court, but...
So what do you think this guy used for the Civil War or just the U.S.-Spanish War?
This was, well, this goes to the 1880s or so. So this was the hunting rifle, the stalking. They call this a stalking rifle.
Okay, so, okay. Look at those engravings. Looks good, huh? Okay, what's that part for? The part they just pushed down?
That's a rear sight, a peep sight that folds right down and disappears. To open it, you push the lever and it opens like this. It's the caliber is unknown. It's an 11 millimeter, which is a .446 diameter bore. Black powder.
Okay, so how can you make those bullets since you cannot buy it from the market?
Well,
我们看一下哈，这很牛逼的子弹。Okay, so
I took a chamber casting, and then I looked at that. This is a 4570 brass that's been put into a 43 Mauser sizing die, and then I put it in a lathe. I turned down the rim and I thinned the rim to fit. And I cast a 300 grain, 446 diameter bullet, soft lead.
So how can you make sure it's a 446? Because you measure it, right?
I slugged the bore. I take a piece of lead, push it through the bore, then I measure the diameter, and the groove diameter is 0.446 inches.
Okay, so what's the groove inside the rifling? 4 or 5?
5.
5? Okay.
Yep.
Absolutely, it's right hand, right? It's
yes.
right, yeah.
Yep.
So how comes this guy comes with 2 triggers?
Set trigger. When you cock the hammer,
okay.
Rear one sets it. Now it's a hair trigger. You touch this, very light trigger.
Oh, okay. So it's just like the original design. This is just the cap, right?
Right.
Okay.
So it makes a very, very light trigger pull.
So it's one trigger is like for the target shooting, and another trigger is just like for the, for example, if you don't use 2 triggers, that becomes like the hunting stuff, right? When you go hunting, you don't need that.
Right. Right. It would be too light a trigger. You wouldn't want to be carrying this in the field with the trigger set. So you can shoot it normally. You just pull the trigger and it'll shoot, or you go like this. You set the trigger. Now if you just touch it,
and shoot it,
it'll shoot.
Okay. It's wonderful. So, okay. 刚才 Steve 先生已经跟我们说了哈，这个子弹 let me explain the bullet for them. So 这个子弹的话呢，并不是那个买不到的这个子弹哈，买不到的。那么这个子弹是大家看过我有个视频4570的那种子弹壳哈，很奇怪的子弹壳。它大家看见没有？这个上面有个拉痕，就是它得把这个打磨薄了，然后才可以装进去。然后这个弹头也是他自己做的哈，大家可以就是说，我说美国人很笨哈，很蠢，但是的话呢，美国人很有创新精神哈，可以自己都做出来这些东西。So have you shot it?
I have not shot this. This is the first time.
Okay.
If it doesn't blow up, I'll be happy.
Okay, so which means I have to wear the mask?
Well, I'm wearing safety glasses.
谁啊？我看 Steve. So 他戴了2副眼镜啊，这样是把它炸了。Okay, let's see. Let me keep the distance from you. Okay, 好。
All right, you got your ears on?
Yes, I'm all set. Go ahead, make noise. 好，由于这支枪很老哈，那么打不了太远，那么我们他今天主要是打这个50米哈，50米大家看一下50米啊，50米这个靶 ，OK， 看一下啊。Shoot， 已经打掉了 ，So 没有炸哈 ，It doesn't explode 。Wow. Okay. Let's see 哈，再看一下啊。好。Wow, that thing's make a lot of noise, huh? Actually, I can tell it's very accurate, right?
Yeah.
You want to go down check it or just from the
Let's see what we got.
funny scope? Okay.
All right. Little to the left.
To the left, right?
But in the black, you know, got to figure out where it hits. But at least I'm on paper. And,
yeah, it's on the paper. It's very good actually for some modern guns. Maybe it's not on the paper, right? 现在的枪的话，也不一定拿来就可以打在这个上面。
I figure this rifle is at least 130 years old.
Okay.
So I brought it back to life.
Then it's successful. It's not explode, so we're safe. OK， 现在我靠它近一点啊，大家看一下，这个是拉杆。哎 ，Have a good one. You too. 好，先这样装弹进去，然后再把下面那个拉过来，然后再把扳机拉起来。OK， 那整个过程就是这样子的。So, how many rounds do you need to clean the barrel?
What's that?
How many shots? 5? 10?
And then I clean.
Okay. Steve 说我们这里的老朋友，他老是有这些很奇怪的老枪啊，很奇怪的老枪。Lot of jump. jumping.
Woo!
这支枪很过瘾，是不是？大家看很过瘾啊。So Steve, what do you think about the BC bullet efficiency for this? It's roughly same like 4570 or it's less than 4570?
Well, right now,
bullet efficiency.
Right now it is because it's only a 300 grain bullet, and I load 50 grains of black powder, and then I fill up the case with cream of wheat, and that's just to take up space. You don't want any space with black powder. You want the bullet to compress the powder.
Compress it, okay.
So I wanted a reduced load.
So you calculate the volume for the black powder, or you just test it?
Well, I knew about how many grains the case would take.
Okay,
So I put 50 grains of black powder.
So you think 50 grain is the right one, or a little
Well,
bit
I
less?
think it's a light load.
It's a light load, so maybe you can load like 60 grain. Or
It would go
something.
60, 62, yeah.
Okay, so
But this rifle only weighs about 6 pounds. Very light.
okay.
So, and it's old. So I think
You don't want too
start out with a reduced load.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
safe,
always
right?
make it more. I can make more later. So
Yeah.
not too bad.
上把了，都上把了。It's on the target. It's You found a target.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, for what it is. Once I figure it out, I'll work up a good load. I predict once I get this rifle figured out, at 50 yards, I should be getting 1 2-inch group.
I think so.
You know, it's got the capability. I just don't completely understand it. I don't think it's the right load yet.
Yeah.
But now I know it's a starting place. Now I know I can work on this, and I can experiment with maybe a different bullet, different amount of powder, see what works best.
Okay.
I'm just happy it shoots.
Yeah, it works. OK， 大家看这个装弹是很奇怪的，是不是 ？So you want to clean it or keep?
Nope, I'm going to shoot a few more.
然后大家看一下啊，子弹是像这样子的，拉下去，然后把下面那个拉环拉过来，然后再把扳机给拉起来，然后 reset 一下 ，OK。然后拉开那个，大家看见没有？子弹壳又拿掉，然后再上下一颗子弹进去。So it's like the caliber is almost close to like a 50 cal.
What's that?
Close to 50 cal, right? Yeah, the only one thing is not the full metal jacket, so it's create like a, you know, some lead in the barrel. 他现在把那个瞄准的那个打起来了哈，大家看一下，瞄准的那个。Does it work?
I don't like it.
是不是很牛逼？他加了50个格林的黑火药在里边。
Oh.
Misfire.
That's why you keep it pointed downrange.
Yes, that happens. 看见没有？刚才那枪是走火了，但还没有瞄，是不是？所以的话，就是说为什么枪口一定要对着没有人的地方，对不对？对着安全的地方，就是这样子一个说法。So take you days to make those bullets, right?
What's that?
Take you days to make those bullets because everything
Very
you have
slow.
to start from the scratch.
Right. Very slow. Once I make them, it'll go faster. But want to take a walk down?
Yeah, why not? Let's take a look. 然后我们看一下这个枪打的是什么样子啊？我先断一下吧。让我们看一下。Yeah, this is very nice group. Look here.
Yeah.
Very nice group, right? And here, 大家看一下，打得非常漂亮。I have some patch. You want patch?
No,
So-
I have some, but
Yeah, 这么老的枪哈，打成这个样子。
see, the other thing is, when I aim here, I was aiming right about here for this.
Okay.
So then I move over a little higher and right up in here. So it's shooting a little bit to the left. So ultimately, I'll tap the front sight. I'll move it so that it hits dead center.
Yeah.
But for right now, this is good enough.
Yeah, it's good enough. It's actually can compare for the AK-47.
Yeah, a little slower though. That's
Yeah, because it's black powder, right?
yeah.
Okay, let's watch.
But you think about it. I mean, in terms of a hunting rifle,
Yeah.
I mean it's a good enough accuracy to be a hunting rifle.
Yeah, because it's a 4.64, so it's like you know, for the deer, maybe it can lock down the brown bear,
Yeah, it'll go.
right?
It's a pretty powerful round.
Yeah, it is. It
powerful
is. 那我们看一下这个洞有多大，是不是打在上面这些洞？ 跟50档还是差不多了，对不对？因为464嘛，它这个口径是。OK， 好，那这边8我又给它补了，然后我们继续看哈，继续看。拉下去，然后那个是像锁一样的。现在看见没？这黑火药的枪口跳得多厉害，是不是？打完以后，大家看一下。打的什么样子？但手指拍不到哈，拍不到。It's also on the left, I think.
Yeah.
I barely can see it.
Okay, one's almost center. One's up high left. I don't know where the third one went.
这个黑火药好臭，就有点像我们鞭炮的黑火药哈。我在它后面快被熏死了。对，我来这边吧，受不了，风向这样吹，太臭了，这个黑火药。看一下打到什么地方。
Oh, not bad.
That's what? Fantastic? I think you got dead center, right? You got a center, right, Steve?
Got three grouped right near the center.
See? Very accurate. 他把3发都打到那个中间去了哈，可在一个 ammo 位里面。对于这种老枪来说，打到一个 ammo 位是牛逼的一塌糊涂。That's wonderful.
So, yeah, this one's for you.
Okay.
You have to try.
Okay. Steve 让我打一发。Okay. Thank you. Just kidding. Okay. 我来试一发。Okay. 那我子弹现在这样装进去。That's the right way, right?
Correct.
Like this, right?
Yep.
Drop down, right?
Yep.
And lock here, right?
Lock it.
Okay. This is reset, right?
Yep. Now it's a hair trigger.
So pull it first, all right?
Yep. Should just go click. That's it.
Okay. Shoot, it's very light.
Yeah, that's what I told you. Hey, shoot the last one.
Now you shoot it. OK， 但是没有那个跳壳的，要得拿出来。You sure? You sure?
Go ahead.
OK， 好 ，Steve 说让我把最后这一发打。It's very light。后坐力还可以哈，这个枪。It's like a pound only.
Yeah.
1 pound， 这个扳机太轻了，就像1磅的那种一样。Wow, wow, you can tell it's already dirty.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Steve. OK， 好，那么里面是黑黢黢的哈，打完了以后 ，OK， 我们把子弹都打完了。又要擦了 ，OK， 那么今天的报告看枪就给大家看到这里哈，太轻了，这个扳机大概就1磅，也就是比我那个 Blazer 还轻。It's like a tactical gun.
Yeah.
The trigger feels like it's only 1 pound or something like that, right,
Yeah.
Steve?
If you touch it, it goes off.
Yeah, it's like only touching, bang. So.
That's why that's not for hunting, or very like if you're sitting still.
Yeah.
But not moving.
Yeah, recoil is not that. It's not heavy actually. Recoil is okay. Can be handled. It's just like a 308, right?
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah.
Yeah. OK， 好，谢谢大家哈，我非常幸运哈，今天又遇到这个老先生在这里。那我们今天的报告砍枪就到这里结束了哈，谢谢各位哈，大家再看一眼最后这个枪哈，很奇怪哈，很奇怪的一支枪。Steve, how do you spell the name for this gun? The name?
Rosler. R-O-S-L-E-R.
OK, Rosler. OK， 好，我去查一下工作，然后把这支枪的东西给做出来给大家看哈，非常感谢。Thank you, Steve. I will make the video then put on the flash drive to you. Okay.
Very nice. Thank you.
Including the previous one.
I'd like to see the both.
OK, thank you, Steve. 好，谢谢各位哈，今天报告看枪到此结束啊，大家再看一下啊。最后看一下，今天就不逗逼了哈，因为逗逼的话会吓到老人家的。OK， 好，大家看一下这些子弹哈，很牛逼哈，从4570走过来的。OK， 好，谢谢各位，拜拜。